to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please. Can you hear me? Mine is.
Supervisor Dept,
Here.
Clerk Squires,
Here.
Treasurer Anderson,
Here.
Trustee Happy,
Here, Justin.
Trustee Osling,
Here.
Here, Justin.
Great, thank you.
I think,
Glad
I
everybody
think
can
we
hear
can
us.
stay away. Well, I don't think we have to be right on top of it. He's got him adjusted up.
All right, you all have an agenda for tonight's Garris Township public hearing for the Garris Township Police Department, proposed 2026-2027 budget. So are there any additions or changes to the agenda? If not, I will ask for approval.
Any changes on your side there, sir?
I think
Anybody
he was just
support?
asking about the agenda on the,
Right, but
oh,
nobody got with me about any changes, so I'm saying,
Yeah,
no,
no,
there's no.
no,
change.
I mean, there's no changes from last time. The only thing we fixed was the just,
You.
okay, that's why I thought.
You're,
yeah.
you're good, thanks. Hearing none, I would ask for an approval of the agenda as presented.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Second. Second, Treasurer Anderson. Any further discussion, board? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Excuse me, oppose the same. Hearing none, we'll go into the special order of business. We are here to solicit comments from the public for a public hearing on the Garris Township Police Department 26-27 proposed budget. Are there any members of the public that have particular questions up front?
No?
All right, I'm not seeing anything out in the audience here, and I don't see anything on Zoom. Chief, do you just wanted, I guess, to tell us a little bit? I don't think there's any changes from when we met last, but
Yeah, I can go back down it quickly, but we did fix the one discrepancy that Treasurer Anderson had pointed out, with one of the numbers being off on our assumptions page, not correlating with the, capital projects line.
Okay.
We had fixed that, so that's, in line now. And then, the estimated fund balance there, you can see is 244,534, which includes the capital carryover, which is why that number's a little larger there. The MJTC funds is the 302 funding received from the state. That's the $2,000 there. The 3,500 for the CPE training funds, we kept that at 3,500 because we're not sure if that program is going to be available. It's a pilot program that they started. And then the school resource officer, again, that's the 75-25 grant where the school pays 75% and we chip in the 25%.
Sorry, you should know this, but why is it from 26 to 27? Or from 7,000 to 3,500?
We just estimated 3,500 because we're not sure if the program's still going to be going in 26-27. It's a pilot program right now. And so far they've only inclined that they're doing it. The first year that they did it was only half of the 7,000, and then they upped it to $7,000 per FTE, which is the full-time equivalent of an employee. So we estimated 3,500 because we're not sure if it's going to be around at all. So then the SRO position there, like I said, that's the 75-25 grant. That will actually be ending in February 2026. And like I've mentioned to the board before, I've already had discussion with the superintendent, and we're going to continue on with the SRO position. Same concept because as of right now, the grant's not available, but the school has inclined that they will pay the 75 and we'll chip in the other 25. They see it a great resource. I see it as a great resource, and so does the community. So we'd like to continue on with that. And what we discussed was from February 2026, keeping the SRO in to the end of the school year. They would pay us that portion in January, I believe it was, and then we'll pick it back up at the beginning of the school year for 2026, 2027 for the
But
entire
that
year.
figure's a total figure, correct?
What's that?
That figure, that 57,961 is a total figure from them.
Yes. Um, any questions on that? Would like to point out our training, we've upped that to 11,500 on the expense page, just because of the turnover we've had at the PD. Uh, we have some larger trainings that we're looking to send officers to, and I actually have them listed out on the back of the budget assumption worksheet expenses page on the back there. And you'll see that these trainings are, they're larger trainings, they're more expensive. Some of them are week-long trainings. Find it there.
Good.
Yeah. So you can see crash investigators, $1,000, range equipment instructor, 1,400, um, taser, FTO, evidence techs. And with Lieutenant Labonte recently resigning, he was our last AI investigator that we had, accident investigator. So we're looking to fill that one. So we have somebody within our department. We're uh, short throughout the county, actually, even with the sheriff's department. So
Can they qualify after that certification?
yeah,
That's from the evacuation of knowledge. Institutional knowledge.
Yeah.
Left through retirements, and we lost some folks
Mhm.
that had those trainings that provided it for many years. So
How many accident investigators does the county have?
want to say they have at least two I know of for sure off the top of my head, but I think three. But it's hard to get them to come out because sometimes the accidents are 2 in the morning and it's hard to reach somebody. And it was always nice having we at one time we had two at least, but it was nice to have our own because we can have them come out, and they're actually helping assist the county with their accidents too. So
that's one of those skills that if you don't use them, you lose them.
yeah.
And we definitely,
So one's the right number for the township?
I think to start off with, it would be nice to have two, but with a lot of the officers are being so young, we trying to hold off and send them to real major trainings. Just want to make sure that they're vested with the PD first before we put that kind of money into them. But yeah, I mean, eventually it would be nice to send another one down the road. And then, like I said, that one's a week-long class, so you can only really send one at a time because you can't be down two officers, for a whole week at a time. But
anything else, chief?
no, I mean, like I said, nothing's changed since the last time. So if anybody has any questions,
Okay.
more than free to answer them.
Board, do you have any follow-up questions, Mary Jo?
No?
Michelle?
Your budgets have been out for the public on the table out there since our last meeting in what month? So
Yeah.
The thing that I see is the transition with Officer Labonte leaving and new guy coming in and possibly change and,
Yeah.
what the difference in wages will be. But I
Those are
think
covered.
it was well contemplated when you did your budget is the potential for that sort of thing to happen. So
Yeah. And the other thing I'll point out is, our cap projects and cap equipment and, obviously the building's 26 years old, so anticipating some stuff, maybe start going and things like that. And then also the same budget year, we're looking at another patrol car to replace in that year. And then our firearms are also due to be replaced that same year due to, product liability. So
Is that replaced?
Our duty weapons and off-duty weapons. They
Been 10 years
re-
already?
Yeah, well, yeah, in 27 it will be,
It's 10 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
it goes by quick, but, yeah, 10 years for product liability, just because the change in the weather and the climates and stuff, we're in the cold, in the hot, rain, snow, and things like that.
Okay. Jim Osling, final.
I'm good.
I am good myself. I would, I'm going to look out one more time for the public comment from the folks that are out there, all three of you at this point, and nobody on the Zoom. And so not hearing any of that, I would entertain a motion that we exit this public hearing for the police department's 2026, 2027. Anybody willing to make that motion?
Just, go ahead.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Any support?
Discussion. I'm wondering if we should leave it open till, in case somebody shows up, wants to talk about it.
I
See any reason to?
don't see any reason to. I got to be honest, they're usually have been about 15 minutes long from the past.
Okay.
Well, Supervisor Hill set the record the last year, I remember.
Pretty quick, actually, I thought, yeah. But I don't see a reason. If the board wants to, we could sit here till 6:30 if you like, but
We are
Thank
gonna
you.
be here, but I don't,
Yeah,
it was posted for 6.
yeah, I feel no reason to.
okay. So we had a motion to exit the public hearing by trustee Abbey. Do we have a support to do so? Anybody?
Second,
Supported by Treasurer Anderson. Any further discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
I,
Opposed, the same. That motion carries. Under the announcement section, just so that everybody's clear, and obviously out, Zoom is also recorded for YouTube. The actual call for the question in the villages that from these two public hearings we've had with police, fire, and EMS will be in September at a regular meeting for action so that we
Right.
can get your proper L forms done in time. Okay. And is there any other announcements anybody wants to make? Okay. And we are adjourned at 18:12, 6:12, I'm sorry.